Hi, I'm Karissa, and welcome back to Sleep Wave, a podcast where we let waves of relaxation wash over you through original sleep meditations and hypnosis created to help you fall asleep tonight. And don't worry if you don't hear the end of an episode. I encourage you to drift off whenever you're ready. Before we get started on tonight's episode, I'd like to say thank you for all of the great ratings and reviews you guys have left us on Apple Podcasts and some of the other networks too. I really resonated with the message from Marissa M. this week. Sleep anxiety began to creep in for her when she became a mom. Same here, Marissa. And she finds that Sleepwave helps soothe both her and her family to sleep. That's amazing to hear. So if you too find that sleep has come easier since listening to Sleepwave and you've not yet reached out to us, please feel free to let us know via the reviews on Apple Podcasts. We read them every day, and your ratings and reviews help us reach even more people who need a little help with their sleep right now. Tonight, we're going to chat about consciously disconnecting from the various roles we have to play during the day so we can sleep better at night. I'll never forget my first day walking into high school. I had spent pretty much all of middle school nervous each day. I would stutter sometimes. I didn't have a ton of friends. I generally felt like I didn't belong. But that first day walking into high school, I made a decision. I was going to be a new person at this new school. I was going to be confident and outgoing and make friends, even though all three of those things felt like a total impossibility at the time. But I kept true to this new vision of myself, and lo and behold, I actually did make more friends and found my niche. Throughout my life since then, I have often called on this mask, this persona I put on when I have to be on in the world. Be it at an event where I have to speak to a lot of people, or at a party with friends, or even sometimes on social media. As someone who is pretty introverted, values her privacy, and loves being at home and in bed by 10, even when I was in my prime partying years, social anxiety is a real thing. But I've come to learn we all put on certain masks to interact with others. That doesn't mean we're being fake or disingenuous, just that we're consciously playing a role to fit a situation. I speak, dress, and generally behave slightly differently with the moms at the playground than I do at a work event, than I do when I'm at home with my family. And that's appropriate. But it's also valuable to consciously disconnect, to take off the mask just as you would your jacket or shoes when you come inside your home after being out. We all play various roles throughout the day and throughout our lives, but there is one continuous thread of who we are that is always there, no matter the environment or situation. Meditation helps us get in touch with that still, quiet, steady part of ourselves. It can help us feel calmer if social anxiety is something we struggle with. But beyond that, it can aid us in being genuine and grounded in all situations. Tonight, we're going to meditate on consciously taking off the masks we wear and immersing ourselves in this quiet place inside ourselves so that we can rest fully and wake up tomorrow feeling integrated and ready to face whatever the day may bring. This is Unmasking Your Quiet Self by Billy Gill. If you've ever read a play, it's likely you've encountered the phrase dramatis personae. It's the list of main characters in a play. It literally means the people in a play, and it's been printed in scripts from as far back as the 1700s. It's an artifact of when actors in ancient Greece would wear masks to perform the great comedies and tragedies of Aeschylus and Euripides. In fact, the word personae comes from the Latin word for mask. Those characters in ancient Greek drama were defined by the masks that they wore. The masks let the audience know what role each actor played in the action. Personae is the word from which the English language has derived the word person, which has come to be synonymous with a human being. We do, after all, wear masks in our daily lives so that the people around us know which character they are dealing with. Doctor, lawyer, merchant, chief. Tonight's sleep meditation will look deeply at the roles we play and the masks we wear as a gentle reminder to take the mask off from time to time and allow your identity to shift away from the role you play in society and toward the depth of your being, deep, deep down and way, way in. There's no shame in acknowledging the masks we wear in our day-to-day activities. Human interaction is subtle and complex. There's no reason that you should play the same role at work as you do when you are at home. The function you fulfill in one isn't the same in the other. There is a feeling of continuity, however, from one setting to the next. That feeling reinforces the notion of transforming from one role to the next. In primordial cultures, during the puberty rites, a boy is told that a deity must be confronted. The ritual plays out in ceremonial dance, and the deity appears. Of course, it is a mask made by a man and worn by a man, but it represents the deity of the culture. When the boy has confronted the deity, the man wearing the mask, who is likely to be a relative, removes the mask and places it on the boy, who has now entered adulthood. He is now responsible for the well-being of the community. The mask is symbolic of the transcendent principle within each of us. And now the boy is officially able to be a responsible member of the society with the knowledge that whatever his duties, his true identity transcends whatever role he plays outwardly. Even today, in our modern world, the masks we wear inform others how they should relate to us. These personas are the characters we have crafted over the course of our lives. The personality that you've honed by learning strategies about how best to win friends and accolades, or at least achieve basic goals in social situations. Some personas are aggressive and dominating. Others are passive and demure. Both are ways of influencing the world and the other characters in the play we call society, as they too go about crafting the personas that best suit their social needs. Sometimes we become so preoccupied with these social masks that we forget that we are wearing a mask. When this occurs, you merge with your role and forget that transcendent principle that continues when the role falls away. At some point, the role must fall away. Children become adults, and the role of caregiver transforms into something else. Retirement comes around, and the role of worker or chief executive fades into the background. When the mask no longer holds the same weight that it did in life, many people have difficulty finding their footing in life. For so long, the mask was a kind of social currency, but when it comes off, You are that which goes beyond the mask. Make any necessary adjustments so that you feel comfortable and relatively relaxed. Shuffle your shoulder blades closer together and feel an opening across your chest. Your throat feels open, but your chin and the bridge of the nose are at about the same height. You may need to forego a pillow to achieve this, but ultimately, do whatever makes you feel most comfortable. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nostrils. Open your mouth and release the cares and worries of the day. Again, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Feel free to take a few more breaths in this way if you like. When the breath is flowing smoothly, keep the lips closed and try to only breathe through your nose. If you have to breathe through your mouth, that's fine. But if possible, just breathe through the nostrils. Be patient and let the lungs set the rhythm of your breath. The simple intention of taking off the social masks we wear at the end of a long day, or any time really, can have the liberating effect of allowing you to be as you are in the here and now. This being that is here now doesn't depend on what others perceive. The private, intimate closeness of pure being that has been released from the social role is the company you keep in solitude. As you meditate on that thought, continue breathing at your own pace for some time. Feel the feet light up in your awareness. Right foot, left foot, both feet together. Right leg, left leg, both legs together. Right hip, left hip, both hips together. Right waist, left waist, both sides together. Right chest, left chest, both sides together. Right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, both sides together. Right arm, left arm, both arms together. Right hand, left hand, both hands together. The top of the head, the back of the head, right ear, left ear, right temple, left temple, right cheek, left cheek, forehead, right eye, left eye, the bridge of the nose, the tip of the nose, top lip, lower lip, the thin line where the top and the lower lip meet, chin, throat, the whole of the head, the neck and the whole spine, the whole body together, the whole body together, the whole body together, the whole body together. When you acknowledge the masks you wear throughout the day, you distinguish the role from the one playing the role. Often, when someone identifies with their role, they lose perspective and aren't as capable of fulfilling the role as well as they might, were they not overcomplicating it with all the other aspects of their person. While you may not lose sight of another person's inner life altogether, when you look closely at your daily habits, you might be surprised at how often you discover yourself talking to other masks instead of the inner being itself. This phenomenon is more about simplifying basic interactions. The clerk behind the counter doesn't need to reveal their hopes and fears in order to carry out the transaction. In fact, it would probably detract from their ability to do it at all. The masks we wear simplify the world to a manageable level of complexity. When you see that you transcend the masks you wear, you can wear them more efficiently and thus perform your role with less anxiety about how you are being perceived or treated. The ceremonial mask, however, was more than a representation of the deity. It is the transcendent principle itself. When you see that you yourself are the vehicle for all these personas, you recognize that the transcendent is functioning through you. You are the conscious being behind the mask, which can assume or deny the role. Let the belly rise and fall as you breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, navel rising. Exhale, navel falling. Inhale, navel rising. Exhale, navel falling. Inhale, navel rising. Exhale, navel falling. Go on, watching the breath at the level of the navel. Now, count down from 11 to 1 as you watch the navel rise and fall. 11, navel rising. 11, navel falling. 10, navel rising. 10, navel falling. 9, navel rising. 9, navel navel falling. Continue counting the breath at the level of the navel down to 1. Make no mistakes. If you lose count, start over at 11. Go on. Go on counting the breath at the level of the navel. Go on. Now, let the chest rise and fall as you breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, chest rising. Exhale, chest falling. Inhale, chest rising. Exhale, chest falling. Inhale, chest rising. Exhale, chest falling. Go on, watching the breath at the level of the chest. Notice the pause between the inhale and the exhale. Inhale, chest rising. Exhale, chest falling. Inhale, chest rising. Exhale, chest falling. Go on, watching the breath at the level of the chest. Now, count down from 11 to 1 as you watch the chest rise and fall. 11, chest rising. 11, chest falling. 10, chest rising. 10, chest falling. 9, chest rising. 9, chest falling. Continue counting the breath at the level of the chest down to 1. Make no mistakes. If you lose count, start over at 11. Go on. Go on counting the breath at the level of the chest. Go on. Now release any control and breathe normally. See yourself lying in bed, totally relaxed. It's as though you are hovering above your body, seeing yourself lying in bed. Imagine the expression on your face. Watch the facial expression become calm, tranquil, happy, relaxed. It's as though you are hovering above your body, seeing yourself lying in bed. Imagine the expression on your face. Watch the facial expression become calm, tranquil, happy, relaxed. See yourself falling peacefully into sleep. See yourself drifting deeper and deeper, as though you were drifting down, down, down to the bottom of the ocean floor. You are sinking to the bottom of the ocean, able to breathe freely underwater. Sinking deeper, deeper, deeper. When you sink all the way to the bottom of the ocean, sit on the ocean floor in deep meditation. In the next moment, see yourself in a hammock by a river. Lush, cool, green trees shelter you as you swing gently from side to side. A soft breeze brushes across your skin. The warm air surrounds you and hugs you with a tender touch. You are in a deep slumber and dreaming. See yourself floating, levitating. Light as a feather, you can hover above the earth and cross the river with ease. As you float across the sky, you return to your bed and land softly there. You are safe and cozy and warm and surrounded by a calm sense of comfort. 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 Peace. 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 Sleep. Sleep.